Aaron, how do you guys look back on midweek with a few days to reflect on things?
Yeah, I think it's been a positive week. Obviously, with the league game against Hearts, that was a good win, and then the game last night, it was yeah, it's disappointing, but I think you have to take the positives from the game, and I think taking a point away from that game is a decent point at the end of the day. Bruges are a good side, so yeah, I think this week it's been good.
Is it maybe a sign of where this team is at the moment that you can be not at your best, you don't get the win, but ultimately you still get enough that you can take positives and still come out of it feeling quite good about yourselves?
Yeah, I think it says a lot about us this season. I think there's been times where we've not been playing great, especially in them first halves. You know, we haven't been ourselves, but I think to be a great team, that's where you need to come back and show the character in the team. And I think we've done that really well this season, not just in the last couple of weeks, the whole season. So yeah, we keep building on that and try and do better.
What's the psychological challenge like going from the big Champions League nights with all the glamour and excitement that goes around to the so-called, more run-of-the-mill Premiership games?
Yeah, it can be tough, especially for us boys that haven't experienced Champions League. It is tough going from such a high and then down playing the league games again. So it's all about learning, and I think with the experienced boys in the group, they help a lot. The staff help a lot, and it's not a case of you're playing a league game, you can drop the standards. No, we wanna keep the standards as high as possible every game. So that's the challenge for us, and we've been doing that really well. So no, we just need to keep driving forward and doing it right.
You said at times the team haven't been at their best this season, but when you look at the record in the Champions League, the record in the league, that might be quite a scary thought for other teams, especially domestically, with how good your points tally is and the fact that you feel you can still get better.
Yeah, I think that's the expectation we've got on ourselves. Yeah, I know the table looks like we're doing great, and yeah, we have, to be fair to us, but I think within the group we know at times that we probably haven't been our best. We know we've got a lot more to give, and that's something we're working on every single day. And yeah, we've been brilliant this season, but we want to do better, and yeah, everyone wants to strive to do more.
It has been quite stop-start with the international breaks, but none of those coming up. Does that period now where you can just go straight through, is that maybe the best for the team to be able to just build that momentum and put in top performances, game after game?
Yeah. I think international breaks can be quite difficult. Being away for a while and lads coming back at different periods, long flights, it can be tough. So now's a good time for us to regroup, get together, and get as many wins and points as we can.
Did you reflect on your own personal season so far?
Probably not the start I wanted. I think comparing it to last season, obviously finishing on such a high, I thought I'd come in and score a load of goals and whatnot. So it's probably not the start I wanted. But when I reflect back and if I look at my pre-season, I didn't have the best of pre-seasons, and then it's only the last couple of days I looked at my stats. I've got a goal nearly every 70 minutes. So I think as a striker, you have to look at that and be proud of that and just keep going. Obviously, for me, the goal is to score as many goals as I can, and that's what I'm trying. And when I see stats like that, I just have to remind myself, it's not probably as bad as what I thought it was going like. So I just have to keep doing what I'm doing and keep scoring goals.
It's important that doesn't get into your head, reflecting on last season or stats or whatnot, and you just kind of do your own thing.
Yeah, it is. Obviously, I need to keep my head straight forward, but I think there is times you do have to remind yourself how good you are, and if there's times aren't going well, you have to be confident enough to think to yourself, okay, I've done this before, why can't I do it again, So I think, it keeps me on the straight and narrow, and like I am a confident player, and for me, when I look back at last season and see what I've done, I know I'm capable of doing that again, if not better. So I just need to keep doing the right things and doing better.
I suppose it doesn't help the fact that your minutes are few and far between when it comes to starting matches. Is that a frustration, or is that just part of being at a club with so much talent?
It's not frustrating. I think I when I signed there, I know what the plan is. I think I proved to myself many times before that it doesn't matter how long I play, I can make an impact, whether that's starting or coming off the bench. So to me, it doesn't bother me how much minutes I play. At the end of the day, it's how much I can affect the team and how much of an impact I can make. So yeah, I don't think it is frustrating. I think with the team we've got, it's brilliant. Us lads joked about it the other day. It's the best problem you could have. You could play anyone in the side, so that's something that we keep building on this season. And yeah, we've been fantastic.
Yeah, a fine balance as a footballer. You're mentioning, you feel that as a team you can do better, but is it making that balance between not being too hard on yourself but pushing yourself on? Is that just a kind of difficult thing to do?
Yeah, I'm not saying that we haven't been. I don't think we've been poor. It's just like you said. It's we know ourselves. We probably can do a bit better, and we want to push to the highest standards that we want to get to. I think everyone as a group know how good we all are as players, and even the staff. We all want to be at the highest level possible, and that's what we're striving for each and every day. So yeah, that's the standards we want to get to.
Is it different as well? Obviously last season you came in as a lone player. You had a specific period to make your mark. You now come as a permanent player. Is that different for you as well? Just a different dynamic as well?
Not really, to be fair. I think it's all down to the boys. When I first came on loan, they welcomed me and unbelievably great. So coming back, it just felt like I was always part of the team, and it made no difference to me whether I was on loan or whether I'm here permanently. I always want to give my best to Celtic. So no, it's been great so far, and yeah, we just want to do good things.